Yes. We're going to do it again. Do it again. Hey. 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 Wow, guys. That was about as expected as I expected. I mean, I don't know how else to put that. I mean, I expected all that. Before we jump into it, I need to change these lights because I'm going to give myself a seizure if I keep looking at my screen. So give me a second. All right, and we're back. Bruins fans, how the hell are you doing? Leafs fans, are you okay? This game, I don't know what to say that hasn't been said for the last couple of years about the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm going to try my best to give an opinion. Well, I might be giving you an opinion. I'm just gonna tell you how it was. Boston Bruins, you are now up 3-1 on the Toronto Maple Leafs and have put them on the brink, and you're heading home to Boston. It must feel good. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Mason. This is It's About Hockey, and we're going to break down this very game. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's do the damn thing. Okay. I really am sorry, Maple Leafs fans, but I'm kind of not, because the writing has been on the wall for I don't know how many years. And I don't know how you fix this without really pulling apart your team and pulling and trading and buying out and just really starting over. Not completely over, but like you need to do something. And I don't know what that something is. I mean, I explained it a little bit in my last video that I think some people are going to get traded. Some people are going to get fired. I mean, that's really all you can do at this point. As a sports fan of a very popular team, a fan of a very popular team, myself included, a different sport, I get how it feels to be the laughing stock of the league. Because the Toronto Maple Leafs are definitely the laughing stock of the league at this moment. It sucks. It's unfortunate. Could they come back? I mean, yeah. Are they going to? No, they're not going to. It's going to take a lot for them to come back. And I just don't know how the players in the Maple Leafs are going to look themselves in the mirror and rally around the effort, the players, their goaltenders, and really make a push to get over this hump that is the Boston Bruins. If you're a Bruins fan, hit that like button. Give me some damn props. Again, I knew I was confident in picking you guys to go to the next round. I thought this might be more competitive considering how the Leafs played a pretty good regular season, but got my little taste of the Toronto Maple Leaf fandom, and it's proven to be what it's always been. A joke in the playoffs. Someone go check on Steve Dangle, because I think he might be unwell. And there might be a lot of people unwell. Biz might be just as unwell, but you know, that's for TV, I think. So I'm not going to go into that one too much. But let's talk about the game a little bit more in depth. Again, what's there really to talk about that hasn't been said already? For one, William Nylander came back, and that proved to do nothing to help the Leafs at all. It gave him a little jump, but that little jump only lasted like 2 feet. So having him back didn't really do much for you guys at all. Auston Matthews leaves the game because he's supposedly dealing with an illness. Sounds like a hangover to me, if I'm being honest. I just find it weird that Nylander, Auston Matthews are both unwell in the playoffs, the start of the playoffs. I would think these boys might be out partying a little bit. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to say that's what they're doing, but that would be at the forefront of my head because these guys are pro athletes. Let's talk about Auston Matthews. Supposedly he's dealing with some food poisoning. Ironic how it happens in the playoffs when these guys pretty much get all their meals made for them and they're really only eating fine dining, I would imagine. If they're making this much money and they're going to Chick-fil-A, the hell are they doing with themselves? Granted, Chick-fil-A is amazing, but you're also in the playoffs, so I would imagine you're treating your body very well to perform at a high level. So the fact that these guys aren't 100% in the playoffs, it has me wondering because if I was a young enough guy like these guys were and I had that money and I was in that town, in that city, and I was the star player that I am, I would think I would indulge a little bit in partying and let the life of an NHL superstar be what that is and indulge where I can. It's just ironic to me. I don't know. It's just me, conspiracy theorist, thinking out loud here. But unfortunately, Auston Matthews could not finish the game. Unfortunately, there was a Mitch Marner goal, which was pretty good, but it was a little too late in the game. I mean, they tried it. It was at the right point to help get the Leafs back into the game, but after that, nothing really happened for the Leafs. So it's kind of whatever. But we're gonna go over a couple things. If you're up for it, stick around because I do want to talk about a couple things here that are pretty evident to why this has happened to the Leafs. Let's just start with the game stats like we usually do. Face-offs. Leafs killed it in the face-off circle today by 20%. So you definitely had possession at the start of a play. Shots on goal, relatively even. Power play, over 3. I mean, that's kind of like we kind of know that's that's kind of been the Leafs' problem the last couple of games. I think they're like 1 for 14 or something like that. Pretty garbage. Hits. Surprisingly, you guys were a lot physical. The Leafs, they were physical. 62 hits compared to Boston's 35s. Block shots. If you've watched any of my videos in the last couple days, I have talked about if you're a road team, in order for you to win on the road, you need to get in front of those shots and in those lanes. It's no secret. It's not giving you a secret formula or a recipe to like how to beat the Leafs or how to beat whoever. It's just common sense. The Boston Bruins did exactly that. So kudos to them. They know what the hell they're doing. Giveaways, they didn't give much away today. They gave 3 away. Takeaways, you guys got the upper hand on that one. But it just, there's a song by Aerosmith. It's called Same Old Story. It's the same old story and the same old song and dance when it comes to the Leafs in the playoffs. And I don't know how you Leafs fans deal with it, but it's pretty pathetic. Oh, man. One of the goals is from Brad Marchand. He has been the Leaf killer. And as an outsider looking in, it's been fun to watch. It really has. I don't think I've ever seen a player take on the villain role as much as Marchand and just excel in that role and as a player and just dominate the team who is vilifying him. I heard he's a good dude outside of hockey, but it just seems like he is just a Leaf killer. And this penalty kill we're looking at right here, it was explained by Biz and how Mitch Marner was not a very good penalty killer on this. But this penalty kill, I don't know what the hell the Leafs are doing. They're out of position. Look at everyone screening their goalie. Samsonov barely knows. Yeah, look how late he is to recognizing the puck is no longer there. I mean, gone. Oh, it's over here. And by the time he realizes there, it is. Where is it? Is it in the net yet? Oh, it's right there. It's just going right past him. You left Brad Marchand alone. It is a penalty kill, so there's going to be opportunities there, but that's the one guy you don't leave alone. I mean, you don't leave a lot of them alone, but right now in this current state of what you guys are going through, the last thing you want to do is feed the Marchand beast and let him just keep growing and keep dominating, and that's exactly what the Leafs did today. Ah, man. I feel like the guy, if you're on YouTube and you watch hockey YouTube-related content, you might know Rob Talks Hockey. This man has single-handed destroyed the Maple Leafs. Rob, you're dope. I like your videos. I'm just teasing. But seriously, this guy right here has seriously taken the Leafs off of their game and has completely penetrated their nightmares, their dreams. Good on you, Brad Marchand. Good on you. That is a captain if I've ever seen one. I love the style of play he's bringing right now. I don't want to speak too early, but if and how the Bruins make it to the dance and they wind up winning, he could be in the Conn Smythe conversation. Their goaltending has been absolutely amazing. Granted, it didn't. It looked really easy for Swayman today. If I'm being honest, it looked like he didn't have any crazy shots. There was like a series or two where he was he wasn't out of position, but his net was being attacked pretty good. But other than that, he didn't look like he was in much of a challenge at all today. I think he was seeing a lot of stuff. Again, Marner's goal, that was a beautiful goal. I cannot say anything bad about that goal, but Swayman was a little out of position on that one. Unfortunate for him. But Swayman, that looked easy, and he is right now he is the best goalie in the playoffs. So it's hard for the Leafs. No matter how you look at it, it's just hard. And you have to question management and the coaching staff for leaving Ryan Reeves in the lineup. It hasn't been that series where you need Ryan Reeves in your lineup. No one is booing you. You're booing yourselves. And having Ryan Reeves in your lineup has cost you 2 goals now in these playoffs. For what reason is he in the lineup? What is he going to do? Him and Maroon had some standoffs at center ice. But that is it. I mean, like, I could send Mitch Marner out to stare down Pat Maroon because nothing's going to happen. Because Ryan Reeves is definitely not doing anything. So what is the point of having him in the lineup? I don't get it. And I just... Leafs fans, again, I am sorry you're in the position you're in. It sucks having a good team and them just falling flat in the playoffs. It does. It sucks. Trust me. Like I know it sucks. But I think you need to stop buying into the hype about your team until it's proven in the playoffs. Last year it was a step in the right direction. But when you start throwing parades for the first round or advancing to the second round, oh man, you need a real big reality check, and you got one last year. I think you need to stop hanging on to that if you can. All right, that is it. This game was an absolute piss show. Boston Bruin fans, if you stuck around just to hear me talk about the Maple Leafs, cool, man. Drop me a like, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Leafs fans, I don't know how you guys can bounce back from this. I don't know what lucky charms you might have. Whatever it is you need to do it, because your team is about to get eliminated in Boston again. And this might be the last time you see Marner, Nylander, Matthews, Tavares, Riley on the same team, because if they lose, I guarantee you someone is getting moved somewhere, somehow. That's it for me. You guys have a good one. Go Leafs, go. Not really. Oh. Peace out, boys.